Hello everyone, in this video I'm reacting to every addiction ranked.
Addictions are one of those things that everyone's got, but nobody really admits to. Like,
Yes.
yeah, we all think of drugs or gambling, but half of you watching this are addicted to caffeine or checking your phone every 3 minutes, like it's gonna grow legs and walk away. So today we're ranking the most common addictions from the harmless ones that don't really mess with your life to the ones that'll completely cook you if you're not careful. Let's start off with the good ones, the A-tier addictions. These are the ones that if someone calls you addicted, you can just shrug and say, yeah, so what? First, we have music. This one's not even bad. It's like the most socially acceptable addiction out there. If I don't have something playing in the background, it feels weirdly quiet, like I'm stuck in a loading screen. Everyone's got their go-to playlist for whatever they're doing. Cleaning, working, crying, pretending they're in a movie. It's all the same. Music's one of those addictions that actually makes your life better, so yeah, this stays comfortably in A tier. Next, we have working/grinding. Now, this one depends on what kind of work we're talking about. If you're grinding at something you actually care about, your YouTube channel, your business, whatever, then yeah, be addicted, that's good. But if you're just glued to your computer doing busy work for a job you hate, then that's not ambition, that's just self-torture. Still, being addicted to progress isn't a bad problem to have. We'll leave it in A tier for now. Then we got friends/socializing. If you're addicted to hanging out with your friends, that is not an addiction at all, that's just being human. Everyone needs people to talk to or chill with. The only time it's a problem is if you literally can't be alone for 5 minutes without going insane. But otherwise, it's a solid A tier addiction. Go outside, talk to people, touch some grass, whatever helps. Now we have B tier. All of these are completely manageable and can be just as good as they can be bad. Gaming. This one's fun, but it gets dangerous fast. You hop on for a few games and suddenly it's 4 in the morning and you've accomplished absolutely nothing besides making 12-year-olds cry on Valorant. It's fine if you're playing to relax, but if you're skipping real life to grind a battle pass, that's when it gets weird. Still though, gaming's a good time. It belongs in B tier. Caffeine's another one that's fine until it's not. Like 1 cup of coffee to wake up is cool. 3 energy drinks before noon. Now you're sweating and talking faster than an auctioneer. I don't know how people drink 5 of those a day and still call it normal. B tier because it's useful, but you'll end up shaking like you're possessed if you go overboard. Then we have shopping/retail therapy. Buying stuff you don't need just because it feels good. We've all done it. You tell yourself you deserve it, and suddenly Amazon's at your door 3 times a week. It's not bad until your credit card statement looks like a horror movie. So yeah, it's fine in moderation. You just don't want to hit that I'm buying happiness phase. We'll keep it B tier. So that's B tier. Not really harmful, but if you're not careful, it starts eating up your time, money, or sleep schedule. Moving on to C tier, these are things that you should probably chill out with a bit. Social media/doom scrolling. This one's sneaky because it doesn't even feel bad while you're doing it. You open your phone for just a minute, and the next thing you know, you've been scrolling for 2 hours, and your brain just feels like a soup. You didn't even enjoy any of it. You just zoned out like a zombie. It's not ruining your life, but it's definitely wasting it. So yeah, C tier. You'll live, but you'll rot a little doing it. Similarly, we have online validation. This one's kind of tied to social media. People get hooked on attention like it's oxygen. You post something, it gets a few likes, and suddenly you're checking your phone every 5 seconds like it's a stock ticker. It's harmless at first, but then you start deleting posts that didn't do well. That's when it gets sad. Definitely C tier. Not destructive, but definitely corny if you let it ruin your life. Moving on to love addiction. Some people just need to be in a relationship. They can't go a week being single without thinking their life's falling apart. They jump from person to person like they're scared to just sit with their own thoughts. It's not the worst addiction, but it messes with your emotions way too much to be healthy. C tier. Harmless in small doses, exhausting when it's constant. Moving on to D tier. These are when things start fucking up your life. Vaping. This one's bad. You're literally just addicted to breathing flavored air. There's no upside. It doesn't make you feel good. It just keeps you from feeling bad. And people act like it's a personality trait. Like they'll pull it out mid-conversation just to blow a cloud for no reason. It's gross, it's expensive, and your lungs will hate you for it. D tier. Next, we have alcohol. Drinking is fun if you keep it chill, but once you're drunk every weekend, it stops being fun and it starts being sloppy. We all know that one guy who gets emotional after 2 shots and starts hugging people like it's his family reunion. It's okay socially, but if it's a routine, it's just sad. D tier because hangovers are basically your body begging you to stop. Next, we have staying up late. This one's sneaky because it doesn't feel like a problem. You're just chilling, watching YouTube, talking to friends, but then the sun comes up and you realize you're cooked. It's peaceful in the moment, but it screws your entire day up the next day. You're tired, you're moody, and you blame everyone except yourself. So 100% D tier. You're not hurting anyone, but you're definitely running on fumes. Moving into E tier, this is the real damage territory. This is where things don't just mess up up your habits, they start eating into your actual life. First, we got weed. Weed isn't some evil thing, but the way people use it turns into one. If you're high all the time, you're not relaxing anymore. You're just zoning out from reality. People start saying that it helps me focus, while they haven't finished a single task in a week. If you're doing it occasionally, fine, but if you need it to function, that's a problem. It'll hold you back without you even realizing it. Next up, we have gambling. This one's just a trap. It's built to make you lose and feel like you're close to winning. You hit one small win and you think you figured it out, but then you lose 10 times that, just trying to chase it back. It's the fastest way to go from this is kind of fun to why is my rent money gone? E tier for sure. Not as instantly life-ending as hard drugs, but it's up there. Then we have junk food. This one creeps up on you too. Fast food's everywhere. It's cheap, it's easy, but if you eat that stuff non-stop, you'll just start feeling like garbage. Your body is slow, your mood's worse, and you're wondering why you're tired all the time. It's not dramatic, it's quite literally wrecking you. Obesity shortens your lifespan significantly, and fast food is so common in our society that this one sits in E tier. Alright, now we have F tier, the worst of the worst. These are the addictions that don't just mess with your life, they take it over. First off, we got the hub. This one's way more common than people want to admit. It fries your brain over time, makes normal stuff feel boring, and messes with how you look at people. It's not even about attraction anymore, it's just a constant need for a quick dopamine hit. You start losing focus, confidence, motivation. It drains everything that actually makes you feel human. This one's F tier for sure. It might seem harmless, but it just wrecks you from the inside. Next, we have hard drugs. This is the bottom of the barrel. There's no funny way to talk about this. It just ruins everything. You lose your health, your money, your relationships. All of it goes fast. It's one of those things where you don't even realize how far you're gone until it's too late. Instant F tier. Stay far, far away from this one. Next up, we got cheating. This one doesn't just ruin your health, it ruins everything else. You don't just lose the person you were with, you lose every bit of trust they ever had in you. And it's not even the act itself, it's what goes after. The guilt, the broken confidence, the paranoia that follows everyone involved. It messes up the person who got cheated on and the one who did it. Easily F tier. People throw away relationships that have gone on for years just to have a quick dopamine. Next up, we have self-destruction / chaos addiction. This one's basically gambling, but the bet is your life. It's like that need to feel something so bad that you'll do the dumbest, most dangerous thing just for the adrenaline. Speeding, running from the cops, fighting, cliff jumping, playing games that could go wrong so fast. It's all the same high. You're not chasing fun anymore. You're chasing that split second where your heart's racing and your brain finally feels awake. And yeah, one bad move and it's over. No second chances. No I'll learn from this. It's the purest kind of chaos addiction there is. Full F tier because it can really end you in one shot. Now let's do some honorary mentions for each tier. In A tier, the honorary mention is exercise. I mean, if you're addicted to working out, just good for you. In B tier, we have texting. You know, if you check your phone every 10 seconds, you know, your attention span's cooked, but I guess it can be social. In C tier, we have online shopping. It's very easy to buy shit online, so it's a little bit different than retail therapy just because it's like the one-click impulse buys. Honorary D tier mention is lying because it doesn't even feel like an addiction. Some people lie so often, it's like they can't help it, even when there's nothing to gain. You can recover from it, but only if you stop doing it before everyone stops caring. E tier, we have catastrophizing. This is when you get addicted to looking at stuff that makes you think the world is ending. Every headline feels like the apocalypse and you just can't look away. It stresses you out, makes you hate other people, makes you think the world's ending. I don't know, it makes you into a freak. Alright, wrapping it up with an F tier honorable mention, we have violence. This one's super obvious, you know, if you're getting off on fighting, hurting others, or putting yourself in a violent situation, you're just a fucking idiot. Do not do this. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers, and check me out on Spotify. I appreciate it so much. See you guys later.
Whoa. Yay. So yeah, if you guys enjoy reactions, please subscribe to YouTube and turn on post notifications. I'll be on this great day. Bye.